Welcome back to another episode of the Twinster Pod. It's silent, but it's supposed to be a crowd cheering.
Yeah.
Insert crowd cheering. We always say we fix it in post, which we don't, but it's fine. It's funny. So we have to sing our theme song. So we need to do that. And I always promise to never start in like the bottom of the basement because it's
Thank you.
really low. So I'm
Tis.
make me high. Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Lorraine.
And this is the Twinster Pod. Yeah,
Jazzing. Oh, that looks like we practiced it. So good.
we practice 2 hours every day. Literally, we never talk. We talk on the phone, but we don't do our podcast until we just hit record and go, boom, let's do this.
Just talk. Yeah.
And today we're talking about a the funnest thing that we've probably ever talked about that we absolutely love. Tell them what it is, Lorraine.
Our little great nephew, Beckham.
Beckham. And we call him Little
Well,
Becky.
you call him little Becky.
We
I
call
call
him
him B.
B. Okay. Little Becky. And his dad is Madison Lee, which we call him Matt, but I still call
Yeah.
him Maddie Lee. Now you can imagine he's what, 26 years old?
Yeah.
So he doesn't necessarily like Maddie Lee, but he'll always be Maddie Lee to me. And so Beckham, which the cutest little guy ever, he's so fun, and we're going to talk about him because we want you to
Yes.
show a little picture of him. But little Becky, Lorraine, tell him about little Becky. Tell
Well,
like you give the backstory of like a little bit when he was born and that kind of thing, and you got to come home and see him. So
yes. He was born in April. So April 22nd. And I of last year, and
no, last year, 2 years ago.
oh my goodness. Yeah,
Wow.
I forgot we were in a new year. Yeah, he'll be two. Gosh, time flies. So
Yeah.
yes, in 2024. And um I flew home, so that was April. I flew home the week of July 4th
No.
and got to hold him. Um he took a long nap on me. I mean, he's this little tiny baby. Like I love it when babies like just fit right here.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't remember that. He was too little. And so then I didn't get to see him again until December,
Of 25.
right? Of 25, yeah, in person. And his little personality, oh my gosh. If you know Matt
Hmm.
and Kelsey,
Yes,
you know they have great
they
personalities,
do.
and he's just the perfect mix of them, and he's so much fun. He's just starting to talk and say a lot of stuff, and he can understand. He's very smart. He can understand a lot. But I got to come home at Christmas time, and I think I saw him every day except for two.
Hmm. And you were here
uh
10 days, weren't you?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
um and the good thing is, and I really appreciate this about Matt Kelsey, is I FaceTimed with him, so he knew who I was.
Yes.
So when they picked me up from the airport, he recognized me.
Yeah.
And Matt used to call me Name Name,
Hmm.
and you were
Jojo, because my middle
her
name's
name's,
Joe.
yep, Amy Joe. And so Matt called me Name Name. He never did call us Aunt Amy or Aunt Lorraine. And
No.
so now Beckham is calling me Nana, which is the cutest thing.
Mhm.
Nana.
And he
And
calls me Dodo, which
which
is
is even cuter.
Gary's like, that fits. That tracks. He's like, you're a Dodo. So Dodo, it's a Jojo. I was Jojo to Maddie Lee, his
Yeah,
family.
Dodo.
And to him, I'm Dodo. So it's funny. Yeah.
And he says it fast, so it's like Dodo.
Yeah.
It's not really being mean, but he'll learn his J's. But he's just so much fun. And when you FaceTime him, he's Matt will call me in the mornings when he's eating breakfast, and he's always in a good mood.
Yeah.
He's just so much fun. And Matt cooks breakfast for him, and I'll say, "Are you having toast?" And he'll say, "Uh-huh." And I'll
I
say,
love that.
"Are you having eggs?"
Uh,
"Uh-huh." And he'll like raise his hands up and he'll laugh and he'll play hide and seek. And the other morning, just this last week, he was trying to entertain me, and I had to go get dressed because I was getting ready for work. And so I got off of the camera, and he's like, "Nana,
they,
Nana." So he's so smart. Yeah, there he is. Isn't that the cutest picture of him?
yes, love that
He's just
kid.
precious. He could not be any cuter. He could not be any sweeter.
Yeah.
We are just so blessed to have him. I mean, he's perfect.
Yeah.
He's now though, he'll say whenever Matt will ask him something, he'll say no and shake his head yes. So Matt's trying to figure out which one it is now. So
Yeah.
he said, usually it's the opposite of what he's saying. So
Yeah.
anyway, he's so much fun.
He is. He was so fun at Christmas when we went over to their being Kelsey and Matt's house,
Mhm.
and he had his well, Perry and I got him a like a miniature golf, like plastic little tykes. And so he took all
Yeah.
of his golf clubs out and he was filling it with, he put his baby wipes in there and his balls and all of his stuff. He was using it as like a cart to push around the house.
And when he got to like between the kitchen and their dining area, like there's a bump, so he'd pick it up and push it over. And he's so smart and just
Yeah.
so much fun, and he knows what's going on, and
Yeah.
he likes to help. Like one day we were there, and Kelsey had him standing in this little safe like step stool thing they got him, and she was handing him dishes, and he was rinsing them and then like drying them off. And
Mhm.
so we were FaceTiming, and I was with mom then. It must have been when she was here, because he said, "Nana," he wanted to make sure Nana saw him doing dishes.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm doing dishes.
So he's a good little helper
Yeah.
and just so fun. He's just such a happy little boy. And I love that he knows, our family, and um is not afraid to go to us. And I just wish our dad, Boppy is what Matt called him, could have met him, because he would have been crazy about him.
Crazy in love with him. He would have just went crazy. And sometimes we look at Beckham and he does look a lot like he has similar features of our dad. He's
Yeah.
Matt and Kelsey, but you can see the horsely um,
Hmm.
gene in him as well. And it's just like, oh my goodness, you know.
Well, and you know what's funny? You say that he loves to dip
Mhm.
lots of things in
It's
ketchup,
ketchup. And our dad he'd put ketchup on everything, eggs, whatever, you name it. And he put it,
biscuits and gravy.
gravy.
Grandpa used to put it on green beans.
Mhm. Yeah,
So he got that.
we didn't have a lot, but as kids, we always had ketchup. And so it was our poor man's sauce on everything was ketchup. And that's why we love ketchup.
Yeah, I can remember our dad putting ketchup on a saltine with
Yeah.
pepper on it. That'd be his hors
Snack.
d'oeuvre.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's it. So Perry's always like, I can't believe please don't put ketchup on eggs because it's like I cannot with that. And it just
Well,
gives it a little extra something.
I know. I love ketchup on eggs. I love ketchup on biscuits and gravy.
Uh,
I love ketchup on steak, which
mhm.
I know it embarrasses Tim.
And the fact that Beckham has inherited that love for ketchup just
It's funny.
solidifies that he's like Boppy in heaven. We always say Boppy held him in heaven and Grandma Rose
Yeah.
and Grandpa Leroy and then sent him down here. So, he put the love of ketchup in him.
Yeah. Yeah. We're pretty sure they had something to do with that.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, a little
And
bit
I'm
dog.
excited to figure out, because Matt is a diehard Cardinals baseball fan. So
Hmm.
Grandpa Leroy was too,
Yeah.
but our dad was a Cubs fan,
Yeah, it'll be
which is
interesting to
funny.
see what Beckham, where his loyalty will lie.
Yeah, I know Matt's going to try to turn him into a Cardinals fan. I get that, but it's going to be funny to see,
Mhm.
who he likes because our
Yeah,
dad was a Cubs fan and me too. But grandpa, do
yeah,
you remember when they took us to a Cubs Cardinals game? I think we were like 6
yeah. I
and
like bits and pieces of memories. You
kind
just want
of
a lot more than
we
I.
were all in one hotel room. I mean,
Mhm.
grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, me and you and Christy
Yeah,
because we were cheap. We didn't
yeah.
have a lot of money. It was we all had the same room.
Yeah, we didn't know any
Oh, that's
different.
funny.
We were just like glad to
No.
go, you know. We
Yeah.
didn't care. We were glad to be wherever they would take us. So
Yeah.
heck yeah. But yeah, so the fact that we are great aunts, the fact that we were an aunt to Maddie Lee, love him. But now it's like an upgrade to be
Yeah.
great aunt. It's like, oh my gosh, he hangs the moon like he can do no wrong. He's a little angel baby from heaven. I mean, he's like our little,
Yeah.
like he's our grandson, right? Because we didn't have
Yeah.
kids. So to us, like he is our little baby from heaven.
Yeah. He's just I just hung up from FaceTiming him and I got him at Thanksgiving. I wasn't there, but mom and Christy were at Thanksgiving with him and they were feeding him pumpkin pie and he just all of a sudden out of the blue said pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get him to say it like every now and then since he's starting to talk more, I'll
Yeah.
just throw it in. I'll say, "Hey, Beckham, pumpkin pie," and he'll just laugh at me. But today, just now,
And you said
and
he
then he
thinks,
just threw his head back and
he
laughed.
thinks it's funny, which that's one thing he does. Tell them about that in a second. But how did he pronounce? He says pie clearly, but pumpkin, what's that sound like?
Uh, yeah, it was pumpkin. It wasn't real clear about
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
Uh, so, but pie was clear. But yeah,
That's an easier word. But
pumpkin
yeah,
was a little fuzzy, but
we
I
give him
knew what he was
grace
saying.
because he's not two yet. And oh, so
Yeah.
then tell the other part.
Oh, about him throwing his head back?
Mhm. How he
Yeah, I didn't think about this, but Amy and I were talking about that the other day, and Beckham always throws his head back and laughs, and our dad used to do the same
sure
thing.
did.
So he's kind of acting like Boppy in
Yes,
that sense, which is so sweet.
it
I
is.
love that
Yeah,
that he got some good traits like that
he did. And Maddie always used to think that Lorraine and I were the funniest people on the planet. Like he'd laugh at everything.
because we're goofy.
We were so goofy, and he'd just be like, "Y'all are funny." And so we were comedians in his eyes.
Oh yeah,
So it's funny that Beckham also, like Beckham just thinks everything's funny. He's just a little comedian himself, you know. So
yeah,
so if you are old enough to now have, if you're a great aunt to nieces and nephews, like you understand what it's like. And even if you know you're a grandma, you know, you just get it. It's like they're different, you know, it's just a
yeah,
different, like not a different love, but kind of. It's so hard to explain unless you're there and you're like, hangs the moon. He's our little angel baby. We love everything about him. He can do no wrong, you know.
well, and I think us being older
Mhm.
too, it changes,
Yeah.
how you appreciate
Yeah.
everything about the littles.
Yes.
Um, we
And
have
you
two
know,
granddaughters in Louisiana, and I miss them,
yeah,
because the same thing, like they change so much. So
and they
I
grow
don't
up
know.
so fast, like fast.
Yeah, let me show you this picture Matt sent me. They're a year apart, and that's what I said. I'm like, Matt, he grew up like right in front of you.
Mhm.
This happened like right in front of you, which is crazy here.
It's kind of like having a
So
you don't realize how much they
so
grow.
that's up 1 year ago.
A doll
Look
baby,
at that.
a doll baby,
And look at that's him now.
even cuter doll baby.
And I mean, just right in front of us. Oh, I could just
Oh,
cry because
I know.
he's not a baby.
No, and if he probably like, I'm not a baby. You know, I feel like he'd say that. I'm not a baby.
He's just so smart, and he goes to daycare, and I always ask him every
Oh,
morning, I
yes.
always say, "You gonna go to school?" He say, "Uh-huh."
He's good.
He's just he's
And he's good with a lot of different people. So he's got a great personality.
yeah.
He is used to, being around a lot of different people.
Yeah, that's Matt said like he'll just walk right inside,
Oh.
Miss Stephanie's house and just
Does he have his little backpack
he's
on and
comfortable.
walks in with his
No,
little,
I don't think he
okay.
takes the backpack,
Yeah.
no.
Which
But he
was
takes his
cute.
cup of water
Well,
every day.
sure. Everybody got to have a cup of water. He's like us. We always got something in our
Yeah.
division.
Um, he loved my Yeti at Christmas time. I have a Yeti
Yes.
that you push that
Mhm.
and the straw comes up, and he carried that around like he owned that. So I called Uncle Tim. I'm like, you have
Yeah.
got to order him his own Yeti.
Yeah.
So let me show you. He got him a red Yeti for the Cardinals color. His dad said had to be red, but um look at this. This was him
Oh, see,
last
look
week
at him. I cannot with that
with
kid.
his Yeti and it says Beckham on it.
I can't.
But that's him at breakfast. That's what I'm saying. Like he's always in such a good mood. He's just a sweet little boy.
And only little babies like that could show up and sit in a high chair with no shirt on. Yeah. And be
He's
cute.
playing hide and seek. He thinks if he can't see us, we can't see him. And so he wanted his dad to play along and he goes, Dada.
Yeah.
So Matt had to go, where's Beckham? Yeah,
Uh, he's
I
the
could talk
best
about him forever. He's
forever.
just the sweetest little baby.
Yeah. So here's our question. If you have cutie patootie grandkids, you're you've got great nephews and great nieces, share their pictures, send them to us, send them to our email, or if you're friends with Lorraine and I on Facebook, send them to us. We want to see them too, because we'll dote over them as well, because we all really
Yeah, you can put them in the replies of the post when you
yeah,
post this. And if you don't want to put their pictures, just, tell
yeah,
us their first name and how old they are and what they mean to you.
exactly. Exactly. So that's our little Becky or Beckham Jim. So
Little
we
Becky.
always like to end our podcast time with funny memes because let's be honest, life is hard. Life is lifing out there. And so it's fun to just laugh. So Lorraine brought a couple. What do you got,
Yes.
Lorraine?
Okay. I have this first one. So let me show you what the picture says. He's sniffing her.
Okay.
And it says, "You smell wonderful. What is it?" And she says, "Anti-inflammatory joint cream."
Yeah.
I get that, lady.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
And then look at this guy.
Okay.
It says, instead of saying, "I need coffee," say, "Summon the dark elixir of sanity post haste. My spirit wanes most pitifully."
I should do that at work tomorrow. And they'll be like, "Are you all right?" I'll be like, "Oh, that's just Amy."
Oh, they know how you are.
Yeah. So I just have a couple, and it's kind of goes along with like patience and like anxiety. Sometimes we deal with those. So
Mhm.
the P in my name stands for patience. That's why it's not there.
Oh, it's silent.
That could be Stanley, our dog. He has zero patience. So
Oh,
mhm.
yeah. Especially with chicken treats.
And then the second one, me. What could possibly go wrong? Anxiety. Sit down. I made a PowerPoint. Right.
Uh-huh.
So So anyway, so that's just a fun little podcast talking about our great nephew and some funny memes, and we hope to hear from you. We've got another podcast coming at you. We've got some special guests coming on soon, right, Lorraine?
Yes, we do. Yes. It's
Yep.
very exciting.
Hopefully this month, and of course, it's our birthday month, so we're gonna have fun.
It is.
We'll have a special birthday podcast coming up this month that we don't want you to miss.
And you know how we are. It's our birthday all month.
All
So,
month.
we
So
we count down the days. I
yeah,
mean, January 28th, I texted her and said, 1 month from
month.
today.
Which that seemed like yesterday, which I know it was just a couple days before that, but still, doesn't it seem like that just went by
Yeah.
like that? So,
Yep. It
well,
sure
anyway,
did.
so we will see you next time when we share our next podcast. But until then, we hope you have an awesome, awesome week, and we hope we made you smile.
Thank you. Bye.